Mike Reiss, hello.
What's happening, fellas?
Great practice out there today, right? Some real action.
Am I a prisoner to the present moment to say that was the best buzz that we've had here since Brady was here?
Yes.
Meaning I am a prisoner, or like I'm accurate?
No, you're accurate. We commented on it earlier.
That was fantastic.
I said it felt like things are back. Like
right?
The crowd is back, the energy is back, the attitude, the
pages turned.
Yeah, it feels like the old days a little bit today here. It was packed, when you got to fill up the ramp with fans and you have tens of thousands of people here. I don't know exactly how many, but it was a lot. And,
you brought it.
And they were into it, and they were engaged and booing and cheering, and it was fun. It was a good time down here today.
Felt like the old days.
Yeah,
the building should be happy.
Right?
Yeah.
And Bon Jovi, Amendola, Tatum. Like, it felt big. It felt big here. You got Vrabel jumping in the scrum, coming out with the cut. Just a lot of stuff to watch, too, I would say. As positive as I come with that, would like to have seen him end stronger with the top offense. Thought Drake had pop in the end zone on that final. They were doing ball at the 25 with 45 seconds left situation to end the practice. Yep. And they got it down to the 9-yard line, and I thought Drake had pop open, good separation in the end zone, and he went to go throw it to him, and Bobby Wagner made a nice play, the linebacker for Washington, tipped it, and it was intercepted in the end zone. So I thought as like some good, some not so good, felt like that was like you would have liked to have seen that top offense finish with the exclamation mark. But overall, I think both teams come off the field and they're pumped. Like they both got better. Didn't look like there were any major player injuries. And I think for Vrabel, the mentality that he's trying to instill in the team, he set the tone himself by jumping in there.
Our big takeaway today was the offense bounced back. It was a bounce-back day for them in our mind.
I felt that way. Like right off the bat, Drake was decisive getting the ball out. Pop Douglas. It's funny, though. I tweet, after the first sequence, Beetle, like, Drake dealing, Pop popping, and then Pop drops one. I'm like, I got to not tweet until it's over. Because I feel like I jinxed it.
No, I disagree with that.
Really?
I think
in the moment.
I think people are really hungry for the up-to-the-minute, in-the-moment coverage of this. If they can't make it here, they want those updates on Twitter. So I think you're right to send that out.
Okay.
And then you update that, and now Pop drop one. Yeah. So I think you were doing the right thing.
These are the hardest practices to report on.
So much to see, right? Hard to have your eyes on everything.
And so for me, Tim, I just decided, I'm just going to watch the offense today. Drake, I wanted to see the protection, and I just wanted to be able to drill down. I didn't see much of the defense other than when it was just the full team. So let's give the first team defense on the one sequence that I watched at the end of practice, ball in the 25. Washington's top offense, Jaden Daniels out there, and they stopped him. Double-A, Alex Austin on a 4th and 7 pass to the back left corner of the end zone, bats it away. And so first team defense, where maybe they struggled at times a little bit, they finished with the exclamation mark. Flip it maybe for the offense.
Stephon Diggs not at the start of practice, then was there for 7-on-7s. Do you think they're just kind of managing him? What do you make of that situation today?
Well, I was interested. I didn't know if he was on a lower field, working out, or so I don't know, Tim. I would judge based on what we saw. They were managing him, maybe keep him out of some of the full 11-on-11 stuff and let him work the 7-on-7, but he was in on 11-on-11 at the end. So that's something I got to dig a little bit on and find out how they're managing him. I would say of the receivers today, who impressed me the most, Pop would be probably at the top of the list. Mac Hollins. With a big touchdown catch. I thought Kyle Williams had a catch, and so Diggs would be a little lower on the list.
Felt like Will Campbell had a good day in protection.
I thought so. I didn't think it was a jailbreak, right? Like, you're looking for, was it not competitive? And again, I don't know if I am misremembering, but when the Eagles were in here, there were times you were watching and you were like, oh man.
It was a mismatch.
We looked it up. They had 15 sacks that day.
14 completions.
Was that Mike's tweet that we had read?
Yes.
We had read your coverage from the Eagles practice.
It was a disaster.
You had them down for
Thanks
they had given up 15 sacks. You had written at the time, they gave up 15 sacks over the course of the practice. They completed 14 passes.
So that was not today.
No,
It was much more competitive.
Mike, I thought they looked like they belonged on the field, and they were
agree.
competing with a team that's coming off a run to the NFC title game.
I agree.
This is, to me, the most encouraging day of practice this team has had all of the summer.
I agree.
Perfect timing.
Yep.
Then you head out to Minnesota next week. You try and cap it off. But I just think the guys we talk about, who's got the most pressure, whether it's the owner, whether it's the head coach, the offense coordinator, or the quarterback, that's a good day out there for the head coach, the offense coordinator, and the quarterback. I know he wasn't perfect, but he looked like he's in command.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing I take from Drake. And I know he had the turnover Friday night in the in-house scrimmage.
Yep.
But he's been really good at taking care of the ball. And he had the tip today.
Yep. So that's three total, but I agree. And I would defer to you, Zo. You played quarterback, but what I see when I watch is it's decisive. The ball's out. It's like he's confident in that he knows where to go before the ball snapped based on the McDaniels offense. So it's not a lot of, and again, I don't want to misremember last year, but it felt like last year it was more progressing through and maybe holding on to the ball longer and then running if nothing was there.
Just
like,
go
it
to
feels
OTAs. He threw 4 picks.
Yeah.
First practice. That has changed. How about Booty?
coming on. So
He's making a scene.
So no doubt. So receiver-wise, when Diggs wasn't there at the start, it was interesting to me. I wrote in my notes that so without Diggs, who's always been one of the top 3 guys, it was Booty, Pop, and Kyle Williams as the top 3, and then Mac Hollins was the 4th guy. And Javon Baker getting a little more run this week after making some plays. So
this is going to be
Booty. He's in.
Do you still believe they could have 7 receivers on this roster?
I do.
Wow.
I know that's a lot, but because I only see 2 tight ends, so I figure to me it's Hunter Henry,
Don't you have
Austin
to
Hooper.
keep 3 though?
So I'm assuming with that, Kendrick Bourne is one of your 7.
So I think he could be attractive to others in a trade scenario.
Interesting.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that would mean you have Baker making the team?
So let's go through it. So
Let's do it
mess up.
next. Want to do that?
Yeah.
And
let's go.
I just noticed a moment ago that Mike has this on the table,
Yep.
which I cannot wait to hear about.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it
What
like
did you
this.
do with that last night?
Yeah.
We're gonna get to this drumstick on the table as well.
Don't touch my
Actual drumstick for playing drums. We can get to that with Mike Reiss coming up next. Mike Reiss of ESPN is with us, and we were talking about receivers
Yeah.
prior to the break, and you've said from the jump you think 7 receivers is in play for this team.
Yes.
I view it as a 6 receiver situation.
You're probably right.
And I think they should keep 6. I think that's plenty.
Yes.
I think that's standard practice. And I would say it's 4 guys competing for the last spot. And I'm just saying they're all competing, even though I think some are eliminated already.
Yep.
But it would be Baker, Polk, Bourne, and Chisholm.
Yep.
Fighting for slot number 6. I think based on the way they've played in camp,
Yep.
it would go to Baker. Baker's had the best camp out of those guys.
Yep.
I would say the easiest guys to get rid of are Polk and Chisholm. And I would say if Kendrick Bourne is healthy, they're likely going to lean in his direction and keep him.
So I think that's fair, and I think Kendrick deserves to be on a 53-man roster, whether it's here or somewhere else. The only thing I would say on that, Beetle, is sometimes you get down to the 6th receiver, and you're saying, if he's not, like the 6th receiver is going to be active on game day, he's got to play in the kicking game. Kendrick doesn't. So I wonder if that potentially tilts the needle toward Baker, who could be a kickoff returner. And I'm not saying they would. Chisholm, again, you'd probably be doing that if you kept him more for the future. You don't want to expose him to possibly lose him because you see potential for the future. Right now, Bourne more valuable to you, but in the future, maybe Chisholm is. So that would be the thought process with him. And Polk, just right now, it would only be based on draft status from what I see. There have been a few flashes on the field, but I would say nothing compared to the other 3 that would make you feel convicted to say he would be deserving of that 6th spot.
It's just a real shame that your second-round picks, your receivers that you picked in the second round, in the last, decade, are not going to make the football team. That's a bad miss.
Yeah.
Every time you start talking about Polk sticking around, I get nervous because Tyquan Thornton stayed here 4 years. 4 years that guy stood here.
Yeah.
Stayed here. Really couldn't play. Couldn't
Remarkable
run route.
waste of time.
What's that?
I said just a remarkable waste of time.
Stunning.
I'm not saying that jokingly.
No,
I'm
but
saying
that-
how
see-
much time did this team invest in that player trying to make him what they thought he should be or what they had drafted him for? What
he
a
can
waste
run.
of time.
'Cause he can run.
That feels like such a waste.
I play with Tony Simmons. Like the guy could run, but then you put pads on guys, and it's different. And this is going to be the tough thing. Like when you get down to your 53, and they're all sitting in that conference room, who's going to be arguing for Polk? Probably front office. It's their pick. No, those guys will stand up for him, and it's going to be a decision. And Vrabel's going to have to make that. We got to do what's right for the football team. And do you think Josh really wants to play him if he can't line up, can't catch the ball, can't get open? No.
And the Baker one is interesting to me. So today at practice, he caught a touchdown pass, and he's caught quite a few the last couple days. Credit to him. But after the play, I don't know if you guys talked about this, he takes the ball and he literally launches it up in the air. And my first reaction was, why would you do that? That's an immediate. And the officials actually that are here, Sean Hockley's crew, didn't throw a penalty on it, which I think the coaches probably would like them to do that, because if the whole point of having them here is to simulate a game situation, teachable moment. So I think there's still an aspect with Baker on that stuff. The plays, the talent is starting to come out a little bit, but there's still some of those moments.
That was one of those act like you've been there before type of things when he launched the football. I also did think, it crossed my mind, Mike, that Vrabel has been on these guys about celebrating. Right? Celebrate success on the field. And he's been preaching that, and I wonder if that was – I saw that, and I was like, is that part of what they're preaching? Like, go nuts and celebrate and
that's individual.
Be over the top?
No, that's individual. It's celebrate with your teammates. I've heard the audio. Hey, and I remember him yelling, Trey, get down there. That's a big play. Go celebrate with your teammates. Like, that's what you're trying to preach.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I thought it was a nice bounce-back day. Things are shaping up for this team. We had a chance to talk to Christian Barmore earlier. Mike, he looks really good, doesn't he?
So that's interesting, Beto. I haven't had a chance to see him.
Oh, I mean just physically.
Oh,
like,
physically
look
he
at him.
looks good.
Yeah.
Frankly, in the one-on-one drills, I was expecting more results, like when I'm watching him against the Patriots offensive lineman, but I don't know if that's asking too much, or if it's a player that didn't play much last year that's still getting his legs under him. But physically, he looks great. He's been out there, if I recall, every practice, which based on where we were a couple months ago when we would ask the question, what is he going to pair up with Milton Williams in there? We didn't really know. So that's a positive development, just his presence. And now I think it's about getting the presence to turn to the performance that they hope he can ultimately harness.
You're an insider here. What are you hearing on Brady night?
So I haven't seen the statue. Has anyone seen the statue?
I've not.
I haven't heard even. I mean, they're keeping a very good secret on that. Timing-wise, ceremony 6 o'clock outside in the pavilion.
We will carry it live right here on 98.5 The Sports Hub, by the way.
Tom will be here. Robert Kraft will be here. About 10 to 15-minute ceremony. They'll also broadcast it in the stadium. So if fans are coming to the game and they want a good view of it on the huge screen, I think they're encouraging the fans to come to the stadium and sit in the stadium. I think my hunch would be most will check the pavilion out and see if there's a better vantage point to see it close by. But if you can't, know that it's on the screens. And I think
So you're saying part of it's going to be indoors?
So I think it's outside there.
No, he's saying
well, I know where the location.
they're going to broadcast it inside the stadium for those who go to their seats to watch.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
Yes.
But you said it was in the pavilion.
In the pavilion. So with that area, when I say pavilion, I think it's right outside the
ticketed.
Patriots Hall of Fame.
Right outside the pro shop. You've got to be ticketed to see it. You can't. No, you won't be able to walk up and see it because that is now inside the stadium on game
I thought
day.
that's the cross pavilion.
No.
So that's second
that's where I
area.
got confused.
No, my bad.
But I'm
No,
thinking maybe
that's
for
my
security, you got to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So only ticketed people with tickets to the game will be able to see the statue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Mike, I know you spent a lot of time with the offense today, but
Yes.
what have you made of the camp that Kyle Duggar has had so far?
Sort of nondescript. Not too many. Not many plays that make you say wow, and quite honestly, not too many plays where you look at someone else making a play and saying Kyle was closest in coverage. So, like, not a great answer, Tim, but a player
Just
that I
hasn't
would
stuck
say
out.
like hasn't stood out one way or the other, which is probably a little disappointing
That's not
relative to the investment that you've made in him, right? And he is coming back from a significant ankle injury. He had surgery, so maybe there's an aspect with him of still rounding into form.
Mike Reiss brought a drumstick with him today, guys.
Give us
I
a
am
story.
so happy. Look at this. Pass it along,
let me-
Vito. All right. So I wanted to get my mind right for today. This is a big day. So last night I had the opportunity to go to Foreigner, great Hall of Fame band. so
There you
down in Cohasset,
Yeah.
sold out, joyous, great venue, right up close.
South Shore
and,
Music Circus.
and they
South Shore
did,
guy.
They did a
South Shore
drum,
Living.
There you
drum
go, baby.
solo.
Oh,
and,
rat-tat-tat.
and
Tap-tap-tap.
Chris, their drummer,
Great. On a first name basis.
tosses it out to me, and not my finest moment. So what the moment called for would have been like that's
Make
what the
the
moment
play,
called
yeah.
for. I went baseball. I tried to keep it in front of me, and it like bounced off my chest and in front of me, and I
Broke his
came,
glasses.
I came away with it, but I'm sort of ashamed at what I did.
Like he didn't get hit in the eye.
A guitar pick as well?
Yeah, I got a guitar pick.
Oh, man,
That's
you were
from,
cleaning up.
Wow, look at
So-
Mike.
Did you catch that one?
Memorabilia
They-
Mike
they,
today.
They fly those out. That was one that
Foreigner
this is-
guitar pick. Look
So,
at that.
and just to give you, for those that are fans, this is the guitarist who's gonna take over as the lead singer for Kelly Hansen, who's retiring after 20 years. So really, what I wanted to do, Beetle, was go down, thank Kelly for 20 years of keeping Foreigner's legacy alive, and this guy's taken over. And we determined, me and my friend Dave, who was with me, that he's ready. They're gonna be
He's ready.
for another 20 years.
You know, you sound like Capello. You sound like Mark Capello.
Yep.
Happy birthday. Thank you for all the music you've given us.
What a good show.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great show.
Did that, you know what?
I'd go see them over the
Can I look
doors.
at the set list to,
5,000.
to give
go,
you a review?
doors
Yeah, go set list. I'm going to tell you before you go in on it, Beetle. It's short,
Good.
so it was.
So you know that I'm going to like it.
Yep, he's going to like the set list because it goes to the. What do you got, so
Who do you like better, Foreigner or the Doors?
Foreigner?
Yeah, I agree. Such a better band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great venue, sold out.
Real band.
And Alan, I just want to. What do you got, Beetle?
Oh.
Give it to me, and then just leave me 1
This
second
is
at the
playing
end.
the hits. Ready?
Yeah.
Started out with Double Vision.
Oh, my God.
Went to Head Games.
What's Jukebox Hero?
Cold as Ice.
Nice.
Batting
Willing to
third.
sacrifice. Yes.
Cold as Ice. Number 4, Waiting for a Girl Like You.
Oh,
I've
my
been
God.
waiting for a girl like you. Dirty White Boy? Do I know that one?
Yes, you do.
Play that
Yes,
funky
you do.
music.
I dedicated that to
boy.
Mike.
No, that's
Chris dedicated that one to Mike
Through the
Reese.
drumstick. Yeah.
Dirty white boy.
Feels like the first time.
yeah.
That came up next. Urgent. Wow, another hit.
Yep. There's your solo.
Then the solo.
That's when I got this, Beetle.
Okay,
Coming out of that.
then it was Jukebox Hero, right out of that. Long, long way from home.
I used to work out to that. Jukebox
And then
Hero.
2 bangers to close it out, so including one I know you like, which is I Want to Know What Love
I want you to
Is.
show me.
And can I just jump in on that, Beetle? They
Yeah.
bring up high school choir from Rockland, Massachusetts, to sing
Shout
with
out
him.
to Rockland.
Nice.
And then he says to the crowd, "We've been doing this for 15 years, and
Bulldogs.
the reason why is there's too many cuts to music and arts programs around. Support the programs." It was a nice moment.
And then they finished up with Hot Blooded.
Come check it. and see.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's it.
Wow.
that's a show right there,
nice.
Mike
That
Reese.
is.
That's what I
That
would
is.
tell Bon Jovi to do.
That's what I would tell
that.
Toto to do. I'd say, hey,
Play
Toto.
the hits. Play the hits.
Hey, Toto, take a page out of Foreigner's book.
Toto sucked, huh?
Because everybody left that show happy, didn't they?
It was happiness.
Yeah, where's the
It was
bathroom
joy.
break in there?
There's not even a bathroom break there. What do you do? You can't walk away.
Yeah.
Can't grab a beer.
Yeah.
Awesome, Mike. I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you, Beetle.
Thank you for your late night texts filling us in.
I love
love
to
that.
let him know.
It's unbelievable.
Send him a picture, a little video.
Like, there
But
is
wasn't
again.
that great though? You heard everyone singing the song.
Yes.
Everyone together.
You were right
Everyone's
there.
happy.
Well, yeah, they
You
didn't.
were a,
He's mocking. Isn't McCone? Is he
you were a
mocking you?
closet freak.
No, it was not. That was
Yeah, you
legitimate.
were.
No,
Unbelievable.
genuinely happy.
I mean, we've heard his
I
musical
thought it was
abilities.
genuine.
They had to do it a cappella because they didn't have any instruments left. They kept throwing them at Reese.
Drop the stick. Someone tweeted
half
me.
a drumstick and no
Someone tweeted me
guitar
during the
pick.
show. Tommy,
They were all
someone,
shirtless by the end of the show, too.
They knew,
It's
they
got
knew it
weird.
was you.
someone tweeted me.
Hot-blooded.
How can you drop
Indeed.
the stick?
Mike, thanks for stopping by.
See you,
As
Mike.
always,
Guys,
man.
appreciate you guys.
Great to see you, pal.
See you Friday.
Mike Reiss of ESPN with us in the Super Service Today guest chair.